Hey everybody, it's your boy SergDragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters Podcast. Today we are going to cover February 4th, 2020 of Impact Wrestling. So, with me today is Xavier Hill.
Once again, MVP is in the ring, so that can only mean one thing. Big things popping, little things stopping. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view, because the Heavens Monsters Podcast is for people better than you.
With that said, let's go ahead and get this cracking. And nothing more cracking than one of the crack skulls is Tessa Blanchard. She comes in stating the issue that she's going to fight NXT, Impact Wrestling's X Division Champion. That's where I got the NXT in my head because of the X. Yeah. Which case, Ace Austin doesn't come out, but instead his buddies, Rito Scum, come out to fight her, in which case the one guy, the shorter guy, Thornstowe, ends up going against her. Adam Thornstowe. Yeah, how you pronounce his name? I don't usually pay attention. I need to watch thoroughly on when they mention that again. In which case, in this match, it comes into the fact that Tessa Blanchard managed to get a pinfall on him and defeats him, but only to have Ace Austin and the other guy of Rito Scum, it just comes in. They just try and beat her up, but coming to her rescue is none other than Tommy Dreamer, who looks at Ace Austin and does not like him one bit in the way he does things. So he goes and challenges him to a extreme hardcore match for the main event. And apparently it was made official. The next match, to you, my brother.
Next match, Terrace versus Rhino. Lot of big lads content here. They exchange a couple of shoulder tackle challenges to each other until Rhino gets the better of the exchange, only for Terrace to return with one of his own and send Rhino to the outside where Rhino takes control. Both men brawled outside the ring where Rhino accidentally clotheslined the ring post and Terrace started working over Rhino's arm.
Ow! Just hearing that. Ow!
Both men traded chops. Just like that. And Rhino started his comeback with clotheslines and a belly-to-belly for a near fall. Terrace then hit a Diamond Girl for a near fall.
Diamond Girl?
Diamond Girl. Diamond... I don't know what they said. Rhino set up for the gore, but oh boy, you won't believe who came out for the disqualification. Moose came down and attacked Rhino for the disqualification.
Again.
Moose attacked Terrace too, but then Moose started to taunt, which allowed Terrace to hit a headbutt and Rhino the gore to take Moose out. Michael Elgin cut a promo against a mirror saying that he used to look up to Eddie Edwards, but now it's Eddie that looks up to him. He said he's going 3-0 on a series and will claim the world championship soon after.
But they didn't have a match tonight.
No, they
didn't. That night. Man, what the heck?
Johnny Swinger walked up to the Desi Hit Squad and challenged them to a tag match. But when Shera stood up to him, he backed down and said Willie Mack challenged Mahabali Shera to a singles match. Taya was now trying to get Rosemary to help her with Jordan. But Rosemary didn't hear a word as she was stalking James Mitchell, who she locked inside a room. Taya worked brilliantly here tonight. Havoc then tried to free Mitchell, but Rosemary choked her out. And so the next match was Rosemary versus Susie ended in a double count out.
Ooh, this was good. After she took care of Fathers James Mitchell and Havoc, she had Susie all to herself. In which case, Susie was not wanting to fight in any manner whatsoever. But Rosemary kept the onslaught on and also brought out a familiar glove. The ugly, blood-stained glove of Su Yung. She slapped her with it, dropped it, and was having to argue with the referee. Without realizing, Susie put on the glove like it was, well, a glove.
Mm-hmm.
No pun intended. The fact of the matter is, she put it on because she remembered of her past life and started to attack the freaking Rosemary. I was like, ah! After which, the match was ultimately considered disqualification, a double count out. Sorry. Mm-hmm. And the fight kept going on to the backstage, where Susie was assaulting Rosemary until Rosemary got the upper hand, dragging her to the stairwell, and we were seeing flashbacks of when Havoc was taking Su Yung, until finally, I guess you would call it a noose, a rope in a hangman noose, put Rosie and then Susie in that freaking position, and Rosemary was just screaming out, "Come on, Susie! Come on! Come on!" She was just screaming. She was saying, "Change! Change! Change! Come on! Change!" And the security was trying to stop her until a image flashing transformation turned Susie back into Su Yung. Havoc was up and about, wanting to quickly attack Rosemary for the assault of choking her out and making her pass out, only to lock eyes on a face she hasn't seen before, and that's Su Yung. After commercial break, it would be Father James Mitchell who sees the aftermath of both Havoc, Rosemary, as well as the two security guards all laid out all over the stairwell, and all you hear is Rosemary giggling. And she's like, he sits next to her, looks at her in disgust, and says, "Are you happy now?" Yep. So now we are confirmed the return of Su Yung. And where did this go in the storyline? We gotta wait till next week. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bud. Oh man, we can't even pronounce this guy, but go ahead and try, my brother. I say his name is Vikingo. Vikingo. Just
TJP defeated El.
Right? It's hard to pronounce.
El Hijo and Vikingo.
Del Kingo.
Vikingo via submission. This was phenomenal. Fast-paced action, quick technical wrestling, and unique offense. Vikingo hit a springboard spear and a shooting star press from the apron to the floor. TJP went for a butterfly lock submission, but Vikingo got out and locked in a version of the Mesodora. There we go. TJP did the Pentagon arm breaker on Vikingo and worked his arm. TJP and Vikingo started exchanging strikes, Vikingo relying on kicks. TJP hit a punch, and Vikingo countered into an armbar. However, TJP escaped and transitioned into the last chancery, but Vikingo made the ropes. TJP chased Vikingo to the outside, where Vikingo kicked TJP and followed with a over the turnbuckle Tope Kong Giro, something like that.
Where? Where?
Right here. over the turnbuckle.
Topa Kangiro.
Kangiro.
I'm guessing. I thought you were about to say Topa Tansia.
Yeah.
What the hell are these names for the freaking suicide dive? What the hell? It's called a suicide dive.
Hell yeah. TJP spawned into a tombstone pile driver followed by a top rope elbow for a near fall. The two exchanged submission moves and big offense until TJP caught Vikingo into the Tion Nation. The Tonation kick. But Vikingo...
Detonation kick.
Detonation
I remember what that was called.
But Vikingo reversed it into a Dragon Rana. Only for TJP to catch Vikingo's leg and lock in the submission for the win. Post-match, the North jumped Vikingo, but Falaba was there to Falaba was there to save both TJP and Vikingo.
Yeah, he watched the match from the sidelines the whole time.
Backstage, Katie Forbes approached Joey Ryan about Joey's comment when she said she wanted to touch it. Forbes provided to the distractions so RVD could jump him from behind. Gabby Lauren tried to interview RVD about losing his cool with Ryan, but RVD said that he's still cool. Ryan versus RVD this upcoming Tuesday on Impact.
Yeah. Next we have Gaga and Dr. Wagner Jr. going up against OBE in a triple match, right? Triple? Nope. It's the Chris brothers. In which case, in this match, it would be Dr. Wagner Jr. who showcases once again his son in the ring. His son's not mentioned, but he did have a son. Again, they mentioned Diamond Girl on Jack. What the hell is a Diamond Girl? The hell? Who the hell is pushing this? How's a Diamond Girl? Is it DDT?
Yeah.
Tessa Blanchard's DDT or something? Is that what they call it, Diamond Girl? What the hell?
Diamond Girl, what the hell is that?
I don't know. I'm confused. But nonetheless, it would be one hell of a rolling senton onto the floor on Dave Chris, where Gaga gets the win. Hitting him with the Gaga driver on Dave Chris for the win. So the match is won from Ohio versus Mexico. Mexico won. Then comes Ohio's monster, Madman Fulton, just attacking everybody in the ring except the Chris brothers. And Lane's statement. End of days, then attacks Galeno Del Mol. That's his son. There you go. Backstage, Swinger tries to pull it out that it was Mac's fault that Shira was after him. Max said it was cool, but he doesn't need Swinger out there with him. Here's the main event, my brother.
The main event is a street fight between Ace Austin and the owner of House of Hardcore's ECW's legend, Tommy Dreamer. Everyone is banned from ringside. This was a lot better than most, but really, if you've seen one Dreamer hardcore match post 2010, you've seen them all.
Damn, that's somebody's opinion.
Yep. Dreamer does a bunch of hardcore spots on the outside, including Dreamer dancing around a sombrero because Mexico.
They're like that.
After some brawling around the crowd, Ace caught Dreamer with a kick, sending him down to the floor and back into ringside, where Ace hit a huge crossbody over the crowd. Dreamer Pillmanized Ace's wrist, but when Dreamer went for a DDT on the chair, Ace blocked it and did the paper cut on Dreamer's forehead, busting him open pretty bad.
Paper cut, freaking laminated freaking playing card. Laminated. Yeah.
Ace then works over Dreamer with a chair. Dreamer kicked it into Ace's face, following with an elbow drop on the chair, which probably hurt him more. Ace started swinging Dreamer with a kendo stick until Dreamer connected with a side Russian leg sweep with the kendo stick.
We saw plenty of those at the Renaissance, didn't we, bro?
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, it felt like I should have got one. Have those at the house. Man. You want me to go freaking Sandman on you?
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Have T-Money and Ned doing that. Like,
Yep.
No, don't go Sandman, baby. Don't go Sandman on me.
Ace tried another paper cut, but Dreamer hit the groin claw and a huge DDT for a near fall.
That means he grabbed his nuts.
Yep.
Ah!
Dreamer whipped Ace into a chair in the corner, and Tommy power slams Ace into the table for a near fall. Ace went to the top rope, but Dreamer put a stop to that. Dreamer set up the ladder in the middle of the rope where Dreamer stood to superplex Ace, but Ace hit him with his extendo stick, dropping Dreamer onto the ladder.
Ow!
Ace hit with the fold from the top on the prone Dreamer.
Yeah, that was
for the
a
win.
Oh yeah, that was a bad way to hit that move. Ow!
Oh my goodness!
What the wow? That on the turnbuckle. Ow!
Ouch!
Is anything else?
And
nope.
That's it. That's the end of this edition of Impact.
Yep. Before we go, Xavier, would you please?
Yes. Once again, a shout out to all the members of the Heavens Monsters podcast. Myself, Xavier Hill, Mike Henry, and Andre Mitchell. A link to our 3 YouTube pages will be in the descriptions down below, as always. And remaining shout out to Terrence, aka T-Money, Chris Petrie, Renee, Pharaoh, and Delvin.
Yeah, buddy. You like this video? Give it a thumbs up. You didn't? Give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button. You like the content? Hit that notification bell
for the next Heavens Monsters podcast.
There you go. I'm SergDragon.
And I'm Xavier Hill. And we'll see you in the next video.
Peace.
Peace.